Well, redrawn congressional maps have created some interesting matchups this year. One of the biggest for Democrats is in New York's 12th district.
And tonight, PIX11 teamed up with Hunter College to host a debate. Reporter Katie Corrado there live with some of the key takeaways from tonight. Hi there, Katie.
Hi, Tamsin and Corey. So this is one of the most unique primary elections in the entire country. You have two Congress members, Jerry Nadler and Carolyn Maloney, who have both been in office since 1992, now going face to face. They had been in separate districts until those districts were redrawn earlier this year, and now they are both fighting for one seat. On top of that, you have a third candidate, Suraj Patel, who is looking to come in and upset both of them and bring a fresh face to the district. Three Democratic candidates fighting to represent Midtown, the Upper West, and Upper East Sides. Tonight's PIX11 Hunter College debate tackled some of the city's biggest issues. First, should the federal government intervene with migrants arriving by bus to New York City?
The federal government ought to reimburse, pay for this.
This should not be something that a governor just goes out and makes happen. We should approach it in a comprehensive way.
Absolutely, the federal government should intervene.
Also up for debate, can Congress do more to combat monkeypox?
I wrote to HHS and to Mayor Adams to streamline the process. We now have 80,000 vaccine doses that were shipped from Denmark. We now have 125,000 doses here in New York City. I also wrote the Health and Human Services and asked them to declare it a national health emergency.
We are not on top of anything. And the LGBTQIA community looks at this like AIDS 2.0. We have to get ahead of this.
We ought to use the Defense Production Act, which is a World War II measure that enables the president to seize, in effect, any manufacturing plant and convert it into production for something needed in an emergency.
And finally, congestion pricing planned for Manhattan south of 60th Street. Should people who live downtown be exempt?
I think the exemptions should be for people who live in the zone. Otherwise, it would be incredibly expensive for people. They would have to pay $30 to be able to go home. I don't think that's fair.
For people who work across the river in Queens or in a warehouse or something like that, we can now, just like Easy Pass, give them a special toll.
Always strongly supported congestion pricing. It's a very good way to raise money for our mass transit systems. It also is a way to reduce traffic and therefore decarbonize and help with climate change. And I think there ought to be some exceptions. And there is an MTA advisory board that has the power to make those exceptions. And I support their doing that.
You know, those are just some of the topics that were on the table tonight during this hour-long debate. Early voting for this race starts on August 13th, and primary day is on August 23rd. Reporting live from Hunter College, I'm Katie Corrado, PIX11 News.